5 trophies now. Players who've come into this team, having won with previous franchises, the ingredients, it needs to fall into place. Your destiny needs to call you.
Absolutely. No one can whistle in symphony. It takes an orchestra to play. And therefore, this is like an orchestra. Look at that. That's Tarzan. Goodness gracious me. And you know, all these players were instruments that were used to win this trophy for Virat Kohli. That's what makes it historic, doubly special, and something which will be etched in India's memory, the world's memory, that here was a player, an icon, a world beater, a legend, a cult, which will grow further, and this is what completed the picture.
And he said it best in his own words, Sherry. He said, I've given Bengaluru, I've given RCB my soul. I have given them everything. He's won world titles. He has won those big ICC events the last 12 months. That trophy cabinet in the Kohli household has been getting a lot of silverware. But this one, that was his white whale that evaded him for 18s. It is Virat's fourth final. A fourth final, 3 finals of heartbreak. It's no wonder the emotions. It's no wonder when he won, he was down on his knees. It's no wonder he's let the tears flow. He's given us his raw, honest moment about what this franchise means.
See, great players do not have a glass jaw. They don't show their emotions. They don't show their feelings. But when you don't get it for 18 years, you crave for it more and more. And you value it more and more. And then suddenly when it comes, those emotions flow. People think, oh, here is a God. Goodness gracious, this is our God. But when a God is in tears, well, then suddenly it dawns that it's a human being, you know, full of emotion. But what I am happy about is that almost every person in this team accepts him as an icon. They accept him as a captain. Even Patidar is standing at mid-wicket and Virat Kohli is doing, okay, left, right. He accepts it. That's the greatness of Patidar as well, because everybody, and that respect has been earned over the years with that wonderful energy. It's like a high voltage pole that has wires connected to the team, and the energy is, kinetic energy is running to them, charging them up, lifting them up. It's a wonderful cricketer, such a cricketer, once a generation, a Kohinoor maybe. I mean, you won't see Virat Kohli. And believe you me, I told him today, I said this was a very special moment for me. I've given 30 years of my life to cricket. And hugging Virat Kohli, when my son has a son, I'll tell him on the dining table that I hugged Virat Kohli when he won that championship. So that's the kind of feeling that India has. And I told him that you craved for it, but India craved for it more than you. Special.
I got to share something with you, Sheripa. At the start of this season, as RCB do as one of the franchises, they had what they call as an unboxing event. In that, those 2 people in the prominence of your screen, Virat Kohli passed on a plaque to Rajat Patidar, a baton of leadership, saying it's your time, it is your era. And Rajat, before this final, said, we are winning this for Virat Kohli. They got everything right in terms of the auction table. They passed on that baton of leadership. They got in a player they had identified. They retained someone like Dinesh Karthik, who was a match winner for them in their support staff. This is a team, a franchise that has really thought about how you finally get to break that 18-year jinx, and they've done it.
You're dead right. You've hit the nail on the head. When you don't have insecurity, no, Mayanti, that's what happens. You saw how he gave credit to AB de Villiers and the universe boss. He said, if we won this cup, a lot of credit goes to these people. So that means he values the baton passing to these youngsters, because these guys can never be insecure. They're already there, you know, up there. So someone like Rajat Patidar and all these people will benefit from his company. A conversation with a wise man is worth months of education. And therefore, I feel Virat Kohli's influence on this team will stay for the next 20-odd years, even if he's not there. And to me, Virat Kohli is not just a human in flesh and blood. Men in flesh and blood will come and go. He's an institution. Years after him, I mean, 100 years after him, he'll be remembered. He will inspire. That's the beauty of this man. That's why I wanted that wardrobe with this, filled up with this IPL trophy. Because you see now, there's nothing that Virat Kohli has not done.
Well, I tell you what, you spoke about years. For 18 years, the RCB faithful have been taunted. They said you made 3 finals, You've got the biggest look at that picture. The holy trinity of RCB. So under the three greatest players, the overseas players who've made their mark, and Virat said, I will share that stage with you and every player that's represented. 18 years these fans have been taunted. These are pictures from Bengaluru. I'm getting them on my phone from my friends and family back home in Bangalore saying that we've done it. We've got ourselves across the line. There's some emotional voice notes on my phone right now. Bengaluru, Karnataka has waited 18 years. They've heard the taunts. They've got it.
You mark my words. Dhoni came back after that 2007 World Cup victory. And now Rohit Sharma came back. You saw these streets. You saw the roads. It'll be bigger in Bangalore. You mark my words. And I'm telling you that because I know the kind of craze and I know the kind of passion and loyalty. He gave them a name. He said, and he's very smart, you know, he said, loyally royal to the fans. They've got everything that they wanted. All this weight, all this. Encouragement is like premium gasoline, Mayanti. It helps you take the knockout of life. All that weight today with one line, you know, pacified everyone. And he's grateful. The most important thing is when people root for you, when people cry for you, when people cheer